Employees at this company must push a millstone in this room for 8 hours a day like oxen. The 1-ton millstone makes their legs shake, but they dare not slack off at all, because if they don't finish the task, they'll be executed by lethal injection, and even if they do, they can't be last or the result will be the same, and the daily wage is only a bun and a bottle of water. The man was furious when he learned the news. He had only applied to be the boss's secretary, but was inexplicably locked up here. At that moment, the screen on the wall suddenly lit up, and the system told him that he had to push the millstone for 50 laps today, or he would be fired. Jack was very happy to hear that, because he had wanted to get out of here for a long time. Just then the co-worker next door reminded him that he'd better finish the job or he'd be fired. Jack thought to himself, well, isn't this just what I wanted? But after hearing the shrill screams around him, he realized quitting meant death. He was scared and rushed to the millstone, but it was so heavy that even with all his strength he couldn't move it. Seeing that the allotted time was about to run out, Jack tried his hardest and, finally, he pushed the millstone. But it's not over yet. He has to turn it 50 times to complete the task. But as a reward for the first turn, the system gave him a virtual drink, and that's how Jack officially became a member of the company. Day by day, he became more and more skilled. He could even finish twice his quota every day, but he didn't realize that his actions would bring a terrible disaster to his colleagues. As a reward for exceeding his quota, he was given twice as much food as his colleagues. Jack heard their screams every night. He never got a full night's sleep. That's why he never sleeps through the night. When the co-worker next door learned that Jack's daily quota was 100 laps, he was shocked. But then he warned Jack to stop doing that. Once the company realized that the limit was much higher than 50 laps, they would probably raise the workload for everyone. The co-worker advised him to just do a little more than the minimum, and avoid being last. The most important thing is to never tell anyone else your daily quota, otherwise they will find out and add 2 more laps to your basic quota, making you last place. Jack knew this very well, but the thought of his pregnant wife at home filled him with energy. He broke his own record with 150 turns, but then there was a knock on his door, and the guards told him to come to the door. Jack immediately started to panic. Why was he being fired when he had done so much more than required?